Hey guys, we're back. I was gonna wait until this like song was completely over, but Ruxin wouldn't let me. Oh, you forgot what day it was! Yay! That's awesome, because then it's like, well, only if you like forget what day it is and you think it's like the day before, because then it's even more exciting when it's like closer to like the next day or Friday. Like, I hate it when I think it's Friday and it's really Thursday. That's the worst kind of forgetting what day it was. Although I am having a White Russian today to celebrate. Oh, and look, I got a new shirt. Papa Teeps and Mini Teeps said I'm stupid because the shirt's ridiculous, but I don't care. I love it so much. It's literally a cat, and he's holding up fish. The fish are the eyes. The fish eyes are his eyes. How's it going, crazy? They said I'm stupid. So I'm like, no, you're stupid. This is amazing. And it's like a super like soft. It's almost kind of like a jersey thing. It's definitely from China, but it's like amazing. I love it. It's the best shirt. It's so funny. Look at his face. It's so cute. It's so cute, pup. Oh, gross. I'm doing good. I'm officially finished with Stitchmaynia. I finished it before stream. Let me show you guys here. Because I finished it. And I am technically at this point in time, I officially have no work in progresses. There's nothing I'm working on. Let me show you guys. Look at it. Look at him. He's done. He's done. Oh, hi, buddy. No, get down. So I don't have anything started. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff, like, I have like 8 o'clock cut and stuff, but I have nothing that I am like stitching at the moment. I'm officially between all of the projects. Let me take Buzz off here, because Stitchmaynia is done. I'm so excited. So look at it. And his mouth, everything turned out so good. I'm super happy with how it looks. It's so cute. Looks good. So yep, I just gotta get him framed. And remember, we finished Buzz as well. Buzz was our last magnet. And then of course I still need to put this guy in a magnet as well. Our little raccoon, isn't he so cute? Oh, he's precious. I still have so many things to stitch. It's definitely, yeah, a lot of animals that we've done, but we've got like a pretty good mixture of stuff going on. I'm pretty excited. Thanks, crazy. It feels good to be like official, because like I wasn't even done with last year's Stitchmaynia until King of the Hill was done. So this year we got King of the Hill done, and I got all of the stuff from this year's Stitchmaynia, which I did manage to keep them pretty medium to small this year instead of like ginormous, so I was a little smarter picking which ones. I mean, I have some bigger ones that I would like to do, but yeah. Well, I guess I do technically have Kachik that I was working on forever ago. I didn't count him because he's not from Stitchmaynia. But yeah, so technically I don't have anything that I was currently working on. So nothing big, because it's weird to not have anything big right now. 31 magnets. Yeah, carry paths. It is the year of the MOTO. The Groot ski. I'm gonna do a Groot on, I think, a t-shirt. I think the Groot is gonna be after, well, because I'm gonna do the Jurassic Park on the hat. I think Groot will be a shirt. I'm gonna try to get going on shirts here soon too. I mean, I have so many things that I can be working on, but of course Mondays are for magnets, so we're gonna do a magnet tonight. Well, hello. I was just talking about all the crazy things we've done this year, including, oh yes, Rex, I'm getting you your goddamn Cheez-It. Calm down. Including, of course, Stitchmaynia, and finishing the carry, finishing King of the Hill, all those things. I knocked out this dude. I got him finished today. You like my dumb shirt? Oh, thank you. I think it's great. I feel like it's just my personality. Like a cat holding up fish for eyes. His eyes is just, that's so me. Like, this shirt is me. I love it so much. I have a couple other too. One of them's, well, I have a couple of them are work shirts. Like, they're actually nice, cool, like butterfly prints or like flowers. And then I have another one that's just like a donkey head. So that's another one I'll wear maybe Wednesday then. But yeah. Yep. So my silly shirts. And I told Papa Teeps, in my defense, I ordered these like a month ago. Maybe months, I don't know. It's been weeks because they came from like China, and you know, shipping and everything right now, it took forever to get. So in my defense, when I'm getting all this mail and stuff, I'd ordered it forever ago. So I didn't feel bad. Alright. So I think it's time that I go ahead and get started on actually stitching our next thing. I'm super excited about this one. I'm not going to tell you what it is, of course, until we get more of it going. I'm trying to think. I think this one may be a little obvious if I start with some things. What's the least amount of stitching? This, oh, is winter white the least amount of stitching for this dude? I think it might be. So I'm gonna start with the one that has like the least amount of stitches, because I think I can jump around to it. So we'll start with this color. I think it's gonna be an obvious one. Especially if I started with the color that I was gonna start with. I'm pretty sure that one would have been a little too obvious, so I didn't start with that one. But I think this one will be pretty obvious. Flocka! Hello! Hello, hello! What's up? Happy Monday! So we didn't win the pool tournament, nor did Papa Teeps' team. But he has his 9-ball team has their world qualifiers next weekend, or this weekend. So he has another chance at Vegas this weekend. Maybe poop eyes. It is not a poop. It's an animal that poops. So technically you're right. Did you see the new? I did see the new red panda. I want him. I'll probably buy him. I've been buying like everyone as they come out. Like I bought the ferrets. I bought the zebra. I keep whenever they come out, I like buy them. This one, I'm gonna wait a little while before I buy the red panda. So it's not a red. This one's not a red panda today. Just so you know, it is not. Buxton, hush baby. Oh, I did want to look at one thing because I feel like there are some patterns I bought that I don't think I've downloaded. Or if I did, they're not in my drive. Because I want to make sure everything that I have that I can stitch is like in here, so that way I like can make sure that they get stitched, you know, like if I don't realize. Oh, no, I guess that one is in there. Where's the... Oh, yeah. Well, I guess maybe they are all in there. Maybe it just feels like I have a lot more than what I've bought, but maybe I have been kind of chill. Oh, should be reading. So, this one is a surprise project. On the ones where I stitch an animal, I don't tell people what I'm making, so that way people can try and guess. So this one, I'm not telling you what the project is. As I stitch, people can kind of guess if they want to. So there's not currently like a current project thing. I like to keep it a surprise so people can try to guess. Alright, let's go ahead and get started though now. Here we go. Oh. So I think the middle's like there. Okay. I think this one is one that kind of barely fits in this magnet. Kind of a bigger one. 1, 2, 3. 3. 2, 3. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and jump into this and get started. So like I said, I'm going to start with the winter white. There's only 18 stitches of it. So I don't know if that's a hint as to, well, I mean, it's probably a hint as to what it might not be. Like, it might obviously not be an all white anything, you know. So this is going to be a magnet. So on Mondays, we make magnets. So they fit, they're like little size things like this that then I just put into a magnet casing that like you can hang on your fridge. No, this is 3865 winter white. Although yeah, isn't 5200 also winter white? Or is that like, yeah, I think they're both called winter white, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it is good to do the white first anyway. It's always good practice to do white first. You sew the edges. No, so like what I do is I put them, the magnet casing is just like this. So I basically just cut it out just like a photo type casing, and then you snap it in there. So I don't sew the edges. I just kind of like trim them down a little bit. Just like a photograph, like that you'd put in a magnet casing. That's the one. Oh, and the hummingbird. Okay. This one has, like I said, 18 stitches of the white. 18. Just as a hint. So this one we'll go through really quick because it's actually kind of all in a couple areas here. I'm like I said, there's several things on here where I'm like, man, people are gonna guess this right away if I start with like, say, this color or this color. So I'm trying to make it go longer than like 10 minutes. 2, 3, 4, and then down one more. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, there's a little bit of hopping around here, so I gotta be careful with counting. 5. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Have I done this pattern before? Nope. This is a new one. So I have not stitched it before. That's what makes it a little harder, is it's one that, well, or maybe it makes it easier because I have, you narrow it down. Oh, bookworm Jenna, nope. So I have stitched the raccoon before. I do have 2 more raccoons to do at some point, but today it is not a raccoon. Just to dash your hopes and dreams right from the get-go. Nope, I'm not doing 20 questions. You just have to guess based on the stitching. Sorry. And I actually, well, other than the raccoon, because Bookworm Jenna guesses raccoon every time, other than that, if you guess it early on, I won't tell you if it's been guessed. You just gotta wait and see what it will be. You gotta wait and see. But like I said, if it gets to a point where it's obvious what it is and someone guesses it, then yeah, I'll tell you. But nope. You gotta wait and see as it appears on the 8 o'clock. So yeah, it's definitely not a red panda or a zebra, because the zebra has a lot more white, and I have not purchased the red panda. So yes, correct. You can narrow it down a little. Oh, but here, yeah, Bookworm Jenna, you can look at him again, because I have him right here. I haven't put him in his magnet yet. Isn't he precious? I just like always want to touch his little nose. He's so cute. He's the cutest little freaking thing. He is everything. He's so freaking cute. I love him. I was glad because I've been wanting to stitch him because they are pretty flippin' adorable. Yeah, now this is gonna be hard to see because I had to do this on 28 count. So it's gonna be hard to see until I kind of do some of the bolder colors. Two more here. So I just gotta be kind of careful with how tight I pull this thread. You need to get your whips down so you can stitch them. I finished the last Stitchmaynia project today. Aren't you so proud of me? I don't like this. This was the last of my Stitchmaynia right here, and I finished him. He's done. I thought this was America. So Randy Marsh is done, which finishes my Stitchmaynia, which is insane. A third color to start guessing. Right on. Yeah, I know it feels weird to be done with them all, but I'm excited because now I can like really get some momentum going and start other things. Well, now I have all these t-shirts now I can stitch on. I have choices, which is weird because I haven't had choices in like ages, you know? Yours aren't even from this year. Well, King of the Hill was mine from last year, so I know what you mean by that feeling of, wow, I'm not even caught up with. Yeah, last year's Stitchmaynia, I was in the same boat. Ugh. It sucks having to, like, get that buried, but then want to, you know, keep doing other things. So now I'm kind of at a point where, like, I can breathe a bit, and it's awesome. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, that you didn't do it this year. Oh yeah, you'd be even more overwhelmed. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Not if you're already overwhelmed from, you know, a year ago. Yeah, don't do it again. I'll probably do it again. But yeah, I think keep focusing and doing smaller ones was a huge help. Like maybe I would have to force myself to keep the magnet size, and that would make it less miserable. Oh, bless you, dude. I mean, even this year I had medium-sized ones too. Bless you. Gosh, Sneezy. Ruxin sneezing. You're a sneezy boy. Goodness. All the sneezes from Ruxin. Goodness. Sneezing up a storm. Alright, I'm almost done with the white. I think there's a few more stitches, but I gotta jump to get to them. But then we'll already have a color done. But like I said, this color literally tells you nothing. I am pretty sure. I chose a color that would be very not revealing. Oh yeah, it's been hot. It hit 91 while we were walking. Yeah, very hot today. We went on a walk, of course, because Ruxin insists every day, no matter how hot it gets. Yeah, very hot today. Sometimes when I get home from work, I'll just, like, immediately walk Ruxin. But, like, sometimes if it's, like, this hot, I'll go change into shorts. So, like, if it's cooler, I'll walk. But, like, yeah, today was a change into shorts, so Ruxin needed to chill his pants so I could go change into some shorts. It was very hot. 91 there. Yeah, that's what it got to be today here. That's how it was when we were walking. And oh my god, it was quite warm. 1, 2, 3. And then just another 1. So just Jump to down here. Feels like, yeah, when it gets, yeah, like that humid, like, just, blah, like, the air feels thick. That's how it is here. It just gets so freaking humid. It's Bookworm Jenna's fault! It's because she has too many work in progresses. That's why. That's why it's so hot. Right, Rex? And I guess you can have another cheese. Nothing even happened. You just expect them at this point, and you're making me crazy. Bigger Jenna's like, what? Like, what the hell? Yeah, the earth is hot because of your work in progresses. That's why. One, two. You're expecting that to backfire? Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it when you do the blame and then it's you. That's my favorite. It's my favorite thing. Cause it's just so funny. Three. Okay, perfect. I think we all counted that out right, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, so there we go. That's one color done. There you go. Can you guess now what it will be? One color down. I gotta figure out what color I want to do next. Okay. So, gotta tie this off. One color done! Which, of course, it was like the least amount of stitching that we had to do, but still. I feel like this one only has 22 stitches, but I feel like it's going to give away what it is. But I feel like I want to do it anyway. So we'll see if you guys can guess what it is after I do this one. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to give it away. I mean, most of the colors in this, like once it starts kind of outlining and kind of like it's gonna be obvious what this animal is. Alright, let me stick this in there. I need to start putting colors away. I think that's my next project, is just put away the colors from Stitchmaynia and the last few projects we've done. Because they're starting to pile up and I haven't been putting them away. Like I was very good about for a while there. I was very good about putting everything away, but then I kind of stopped. So I need to be better. Okay, what are we going to do here? Oh yeah, I was going to do this one. Now, Bujo! Oh, you got me an emote! What? I got parkour! Parkour! I call it parkour! Oh, thank you so much! How's it going? Now, Bujo, I finished the very last Stitchmaynia. Dude, look at him! He's done. Oh, your breath is hot. Get down. Get down. You got your cheese egg. You're good. He's done. So we're officially done with Stitchmaynia. I just gotta get a frame for him and pop Buzz in a magnet, and everything is like done. I'm so happy about that. And I mean, that even includes last year's Stitchmaynia because we got King of the Hill done. So we're like officially like caught up on all the things, which is crazy. It's crazy to be caught up for a change. So now we're actually working, you know, current. Like, our current project is the current project. Which is awesome. Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do 3799. That's only 22 stitches. What are you chewing on? Hey, what are you doing? Being naughty as always. Always a naughty boy. Yeah, I feel like after I stitch this next part here, I think it's gonna be obvious what animal this is. So I'll stitch this little part, and then you guys see if you can guess what it is. Okay. Okay, 3799. Oops. Okay, there. Perfect. All right. Here we go. It actually is right near what we've already stitched, so I can go ahead and work off of that, which makes it a little easier. Okay. So we do that right here. Oh, nope, up one. Okay, I think this is gonna help make it obvious, or at least more obvious to you guys. In my opinion, I think it will. It may not be super obvious, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be. And this is a darker color, so you'll be able to see a lot better what it is I'm stitching here. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, and Detective Pikachu's one I want to do on a shirt, or maybe Baymax. I think Baymax on a shirt would be super cute. Like, there's a lot of like cool ones that I'd like to stitch on shirts. Okay, then diagonal over 3. Futurama, yeah, they would. I think they really would too. They would be hard. They would be hard. Like, anything that's 28 count is going to be really hard to get the waist canvas out from underneath, just like Totoro was, because those are really tight stitches, and that waist canvas apparently doesn't like to come out when you stitch, you know, the tiny 28 count stitches. So, I mean, when I did it over 2 and did it like it was 14 count, it was much easier to remove. But when I was stitching, yeah, 28 count can be very tough. So sizing may be of issue on some of them. I definitely know I want to do the Baby Groot one. And I think he'll be easy enough to get the waist canvas out from under, because I think I can stitch him bigger, because he's not super big. So I think I could stitch him maybe 14 count. Yeah, they all have pockets. Yep, they're all pockets, because I want to stitch, like, I just like the look of cross stitch on a pocket. Like, I don't know, I like that. It's easier to make sure that it's straight, and it limits the size, so that way I'm not like stitching anything too ginormous, and it's nice and easy to like cover the backing on. And yeah, I don't know, I do like it. I am gonna try the hat though next. So the hat's gonna be next, and that's gonna be the Jurassic Park logo, which I'm gonna have to figure out sizing and how big I can make the stitches, and I'm pretty sure I can make that one pretty big though. I think so. I just haven't sized that out yet to put the waist canvas on. So we'll see how big that's gonna end up. I mean, I think I would want it to be a little bigger, but I don't want to stitch on the like circle holes in it. So we'll see how that limits me. Roxanne, shh. Shush, babe. Oh no, so it's one that I haven't done before. The SI. I think we have done the tiger cub before. Yep, so this is the one that we haven't done. I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't repeat one. I have too many to do. I have way too many things to make to repeat one. Plus that tiger cub took forever. So I'm definitely not doing him again. He was super cute though. Oh yeah, but the tiger, yeah, you are right. So touche to that. Tiger cub, there was only one version of him. You're right. You got me there. I forgot that some of them have different versions. Yeah, but the baby tiger, I think there's only one version of the baby tiger. God, you got me there. I totally forgot that some of them do have different versions. You got me. Okay. What do you think based on this? Maybe it isn't as obvious as I think it will be. I guess, yeah, because it's like, because I'm looking at it, so I'm thinking it'll be obvious, but I mean, I guess looking at it, it could be hard to guess. Is it a panda? Nope, not the panda. I will tell you, like, some of them that it's not. Okay. So I have to tie this off and jump to a different area. It's not upside down. Nope. I see, like, some people, like, have asked me if, I ever stitch upside down, and I'm like, no, I just can't. Like, mentally, like, because, like, then the symbols would be all upside down and it'd be weird. I've never tried stitching, like, a pattern, like, upside down. I mean, I'm sure it's easy enough. I mean, it's just the same thing but backwards, but mentally, I don't think I can do it. So, nope, it is upright as I've been stitching it. Here I'm gonna have to do a little bit of counting to get to, there's an area further away because I want to try to finish this color because I think there's only 8 more stitches of it. And they're over here. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up. So from here, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up. Pretty sure like that. Okay, so I had to jump to get to this one. This is closer to the right side of the critter we're making. Alright, and then this needs to be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct. Alright, so I counted that out right. I don't want to mess up on counting on this. It would be a big bummer because 28 count is very difficult to frog out, so I would rather not mess this up. I mean, I'd rather never mess up anything, but it happens. It happens from time to time. Okay, so go down. 1 here. So So here's, I'm gonna put one more stitch over here. Oh wait, it goes just straight diagonal to that one. Come on. This doesn't want to. There we go. Okay. So there's 4. Now I just have 4 more. And then this color's done. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mark off as I go. Make it easier to count. Okay, now I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I go diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, we're good. Do this. Okay, so like I said, I have 4 more stitches of this color. And then this one will be done. And then I'll show you again after this color what it looks like. Two, 3, and one more makes 4. Okay. So here you go. Here's another color done. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it is something. Kelsey! Hello, hello. How's it going? Happy Magnet Monday. Oh, here's Rexon. Here he is. Boom! So here's another color is done. I know, maybe I totally threw you off with that color. Cause yeah, after looking at it, it's kind of like if I just didn't know what it was, I'd probably have no idea what this is. No clue. Cause like I'm trying to like not know, like in my head, obviously I know what it is. Oh, thank you. We were talking about it. Mini Tapes and Papa Tapes were making fun of me because Roxanne, get down. Get down. You don't need to be up here. Get down, dude. God, always so needy with Cheez-Its. But no, they were making fun of me because they say I'm ridiculous. I'm like, hey, forever a child, and that's okay. I love my silly t-shirts. It is who I am. And it's adorable. I love it so much. The eyes are fish. The fish for eyes. They're so cute. He's like holding them up. I love it so much. Okay, so let's go to the next color then. So then maybe one of these next colors will help you guys figure out what it might be. Maybe I'll stick with some of these smaller colors. Let's see if you guys can't guess what they are. Oh shoot. Did I screw that up? Oh no. Oh, whoops. Maybe I did. But that's okay. We're good. Alright, so 3799 is done. Let me stick that over there. Get it out of the way. 3799. Well, bam. You're done. Alright, what else has only a few stitches? That does, but it's kind of too far to count. Oh, here we go. I could do black, and I feel like that might help. You wear Thanos' dead t-shirts. I don't care. Yeah. It doesn't matter what age you are. Funny t-shirts, cool t-shirts, like, they're always cool. Forever. Like, if I see, like, a grandma rocking a t-shirt like this, I'm gonna be like, damn, that's a cool grandma. Like, hell yeah. I hope I'm still wearing awesome t-shirts when I'm old. I'm gonna do black just because I know normally I say black for last. But, well, actually, no, I probably should do black last. Just because, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say black for last. Never mind on that. We'll scoot that over. A t-shirt under your moo-moo! Hell yeah. They should just bury me in a t-shirt. I'm not wearing a dress. Like, how many dresses did I wear in my lifetime? But how many t-shirts did I wear? You know what they should do? They should, no, get down, get down. They should dress me in every t-shirt I own. You know, that challenge where you try to, like, put every t-shirt on and see how many you can get on over it. They should just bury me in all of them. They'd have to have, like, an extra wide coffin. Just bury me in every single t-shirt. And if they won't keep going over me, then you just put them around me. Bury me in all of the t-shirts, please. And thank you. Okay. Oh, I guess I could do this one. Yeah, I think this will help you guys guess what it is. All right, 3033. There's 90 stitches of it. We're gonna go ahead and do this one. Could you imagine if funeral home's reaction? Right. No one could lift that. They would have to wheel me and then just dump me. Just slide me off. And then it like cracks open and then like all these t-shirts fly out. They could put me on a roller and like crane me out of there. You know what's funny is I bet like people have been buried with some really weird shit. I mean, you gotta think that the Egyptians started doing that, like the pharaohs with being buried with all their possessions. Like, that's all I'm asking. I just want to be buried like a pharaoh. You just have to bury me with that, like t-shirts, and then cross-stitch supplies. That way nobody can fight over them. Although I'm pretty sure I just told Papa Teeps, like, give it all to K Warning. I was like, give Carrie all my stuff. If she wants to divvy them up among people, she could do giveaways. Maybe then I can, like, haunt my cross-stitch collection, and then we could, like, hang out. We could still hang out all the time. Oh, no, I already said I'd haunt Papa Teeps. I told Papa Teeps I would haunt him, just to spite him. Just to be spiteful, because we're happily married. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over. Let's do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then over. I think I want to go here. Alright, well, let's see if we counted this out right. Can you imagine being an archaeologist from the future and finding a t-shirt wrap person? Right? Maybe I'll start like a crazy fad doing that. And like everybody, yeah, like everybody would be wrapped in t-shirts. Yes, new religion. Although I'd be dead, so I'd be kind of more of the martyr. Or, I don't even know. A fashionista who's dead. Is she still a fashionista? I don't know. I feel like it's, yeah, death trend setting. Like, I will say there was, like, somebody, there was this, like, couple that was doing estate planning stuff, and there's this thing called a funeral planning declaration where you can, like, it's not legally binding, like, people don't have to follow it, but it's kind of like a suggestion of how, you know, they want their funeral and what they want done with their body or whatever. And this dude said essentially that he wanted like an open bar and like basically like party it up. But then his wife on hers was like specifying what Bible verses to be read and what songs. I'm just thinking, what an odd couple. Like, opposites attract. Like, dude's ready to party and she's ready to like sing some hymns. And I'm like, okay. To each their own, I guess. To each their own. I feel like I've always leaned Viking funeral. Like, I want someone to like push me off into the water, and then someone has to try to shoot an arrow, a flaming arrow at you. Because then it's kind of like a game at the same time, you know? And it's like, what if they miss and you just keep floating out? And then you're just like, someone finds you. Love to take you guys to the Amazon. You and your wife have been 3 times. Oh, the Amazon would be awesome. That would be fun. Viking funeral would be cool. Your son could shoot the arrows. Since oh, he has a bow and arrow? Alright. How old is he? Is he okay with fire? Is that okay? One of our friends has a bow and arrow too, but I'd be afraid he'd miss. Oh, he's 19. Okay, good. So he's probably played with a lot of fire then. There's no 19-year-old who hasn't played with fire. Just saying. Oh, really? Not really? Okay. Surprising. At least, like, my brother and, like, his friends, like, they were all about fireworks and stuff like that. So I feel like they're all pyros. At least from my growing up. And I guess I always played in fire. Like, I loved campfires. Was my thing. Oh, you own a bow, but you'd shoot like Edmund Tully. Oh, no. We lived off hog and like plantain for a month. Wow, I don't think I could do like a whole month. Like, give me like a week, and I feel like that'd be plenty for me. I feel like a week anywhere is enough for me. I don't think I could do a whole month anywhere. I want to go to the UK. That's where I want to go. I just want to be immersed in the UK. Give me them accents, pubs. That's all I want. Okay, is this helping anybody at all? I've got a little bit more going on it. Because this is going to start outlining a little bit, this part. Ah. I think this one's maybe a good one for people not guessing. Like I said, there's like one color that if I did it, it'd be pretty obvious. But I haven't done that one. And I'm going to say black for last, actually, too. So that'll help, I think. This is 90 stitches, so this is going to be a wee bit, but for some reason, Meowth popped into your head. Okay, that's funny. Oh, I think I know why Meowth. Let me look up Meowth. Yeah, I feel like it's because those two like white dots right there. Jeez. I could see that. I could see that. That's funny. Yeah, oh yeah, like wrong colors. Remember, these are a lot of just like the accent colors right now. We haven't really gotten into the color of him yet. Because you know how that is. Like, all these colors come together to form it, but it's not really, like, necessarily the color of the animal. That's how I trick you. Like, it could look aquatic and end up being, like, a raccoon. Okay, I'm almost done with this part, and then I have to jump just a bit. Just like 3 more stitches here, like I said, then we jump up. One, two. I don't see myself getting this one done tonight, by the way, either. This is a lot of stitching, so he's not a quick one. This should be 3 stitches away from that, and yes it is, so we're counting out correctly. Koala! Thea, you're right. It is gonna be a koala. You were right. Hey, you waited until we were 3 colors in. He's gonna be a koala! Good job. That one was a little tougher than I thought. But I was like, but not too tough. So yep, it's gonna be koala. That's the nose right there. Oh, you were thinking it? Yep, when I did the round. Yep, that part's the nose. So this is gonna be the arm. That part is his other paw. There's gonna be a tree limb here. Well done. You're the winner today of honor. You just get honor. There's no prize. You win great honor. Alright, let me color this area in. Yeah, I haven't even gotten to any of the grays. Like, the dark gray is the only gray so far. There's like 1, 2, 3 shades of gray. It's a lot of gray. Okay. Now I need to jump up here. We'll jump up here. One. Finn, hey there. How's it going, man? Happy Monday. We're celebrating tonight because I'm officially finished all 30, was it 31 days in May? All 31. Oh, here's Buxton. Say hi. Oh, did you fart just now, dude? Thank you for that. Thank you, baby. But yeah, we just finished. I finished. This was our well, I forget what day he's from. But this was our last project. Buzz Lightyear was our 31st day, but this guy was from another day. But yeah, he had a lot of stitching to him. He's a pretty big stitch. But I finished filling in a shirt today at work, and then just had the like back stitching here, like in the details of his face and shirt and pants to do. So I finished him. He's completely done. I'm so excited, and he looks so cute. I'm so happy with him. So I just need to get him framed, pop these dudes in magnets, and yeah, we're working on another one today. That's so much better than anything you could do. I honestly think cross-stitching is the most user-friendly, like, easy to follow once you get the hang of it. Like, out of all the stitching hobbies, I think it's probably the easiest to learn. What? What? Thank you. Get down now. You don't need to be up here. You don't need to be up here, dude. He doesn't need to be up here. Yeah, it's yeah, until you have to tie a French knot. Well, yeah, that's a little more advanced. This one didn't have any French knots. Most of the projects I do don't even have back stitching. So as long as you can like figure out how to make an X, like you could cross stitch. Yeah, there are some things that are a little harder. Some things about it are tougher, but like I said, I picked it up when I was quite young. Mini Teeps, I had him help me with a couple when he was like 4. Like he did some stitching. So does the French knot come with some wine? Oh, everything comes with wine. Anything can come with wine. Or White Russian, because that's what we're having today. I haven't, like, I had to go buy half and half, so I haven't been drinking it. So actually, I have been drinking wine or whiskey, so it just depends on the day. I think I have a little bit of wine left, actually. So it just depended on the day. But now I'm back to my White Russian for a bit, now that I finally got the half and half that I needed. But yeah, no, but French knot, basically, it's like what you would do for, like, to dot an eye or for pupils and stuff. You just kind of have to make it sit on top of the project. So there's, like, a special way to do it. Nowadays, you can watch a YouTube video, and it's pretty easy to learn. I had to learn how to do it before YouTube when I was younger, and we had a piece of paper basically showing you step by step with drawings, and I'm like, God, I don't know how to freaking do this thing. It took me forever to finally figure out how to do a French knot. It's so hard. But yeah, now people can freaking watch a YouTube video and pick it right up. Yeah, it was awful. Very awful. And my parents, I don't know if they just didn't teach me or what, but like I had to figure it out myself. And I was like, I don't get it. I feel like they would have known. Why didn't they show me? God. Because my parents both actually cross-stitched, my dad and my mom. Both. So that's kind of how I got into it, was they did it. So, you know, they had all the stuff. It was super easy for me to, like, you know, pick up a pattern and they had the 8 cloth, stuff like that. Like, so I picked it up and I got obsessed. I have always been obsessed with it because I don't know if it's just like the control freak in me where, like, you know, it has to be done, you know, match this, and I don't know, because I'm artsy, but I'm also a control freak. I like the order and neatness of cross stitching. And I can do it anywhere. Like, I can take it with me on a road trip. Like, it's, you know, you can take it anywhere. That's what I love about it. Dead Reavers! Oh my goodness, what's up, my friend? Happy Magnet Monday. Our critter has been guessed. I don't know if you were here when it was guessed. But you can guess the critter if you want. Somebody has guessed it. And it was Thea. Thea guessed it. You are the somebody, Thea. A dolphin. Finn's gonna be like Bookworm Jenna is with raccoons. She always just guesses raccoon no matter what it is. It could be bright purple. She'd be like, raccoon! That's right, Bookworm. I knew you were still in here. Finn guessed dolphin last time. And last time it was a raccoon. You were close. With Chupacabra, right? Chupacabra. Chupacabra is the go-to guess for everything. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Chupacabra. So, there. Okay, I'm gonna kind of try to do some... some jumping around here a little bit, but then come back down. Boop. Okay. So this is like a nice outlining color. There's 90 stitches of this, so it's taking a little bit longer. Not terribly long, but it's kind of spread out quite a bit. It's a lot of counting. There. There. Okay. Good. Let me mark that off. Boop. Boop. That'll help me later. I think this just goes on. Yeah, it's like mostly on this side, so we're good there. Alright, this one's gonna be super cute. I'm excited. This is one that I've had for a while too. I think he was bought in maybe my first or second batch of these patterns. I can't remember. He might have been in the first. I can't remember if he was. No, because I think he was a more recent one. Well, like not the first batch, but maybe the second batch. So this I need to go all the way across what I've already stitched. The white down here. I'm gonna save black for last, even though I probably could do it, but I think I wanna keep the black. Save that for last. Ooh. Buzzing. Oh, it's something. Boop. That's fine. Let me put it on that towel. Maybe it won't buzz as loud on the table if it's on something soft. Okay. There you go. Ooh, that Jigglypuff would be cute on a t-shirt too. All of the ones I want to do are like all 28 count. Damn it. They're like all so little. Ooh, that was a good crack. Over. Keep going. I need to go one further than this. Yep. There. Two. There. And here. So I got there. So it's kind of like where his chin is. Oh, this is one I don't want. Let's skip that one. This song's too intense. I don't know why I picked it for this playlist. It's too intense. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna go. Let's skip 2. This one too. They're so intense. No, skip it. I definitely don't think these are as like shufflies. They don't shuffle. Cause I think this is like the exact order that it's always in. I don't think there's a way to shuffle it. 2 diagonal. Cool. Diagonal. There we go. There. Now we'll get into the face. I'm just gonna jump up 1, 2, and then over 1. It's just a lot of counting. As long as you can count, you can stitch, I think. It's the counting part that can be hard and disheartening when you jack that up. Because mistakes are painful. You guys have seen it. I've made some painful mistakes before. Very painful. They're not fun. 1, 2, and 3. Then we just go over 1 more. Probably running low on thread though, so I'll probably tie off before I get to the over here, and then I have to get 1 more strand. There. And that's fine. There, but I should be able to jump across to here. There. I think I just want to go 4 more stitches, then I'll tie off. One. 2. And 3. Then skip 1. Like I said, then I think that's where I'll tie off here. 1 more strand, and then should be able to finish up this top area with 1 more strand. There. There we go. More of him going. Like I said, he is going to be a big boy, so there's a lot of stitching here. I think one of them, the most stitching is 345 of one of the grays, so it's definitely not a small pattern. He's a big one. I knew he would be, but I'm okay with that. Ugh, excuse me. Okay. I'll go ahead and tie that off here. There. Oh. Two. Tie it down again just to like really make sure it's good and tight. Okay. So here we go. Pop that in there. Wait, what color is this? 3033. Yes, this color. Alright. There and there. So this is gonna go up into the ear. should be able to, yeah, I'll finish it with this strand. And then that'll be another color done. It's only 8:30. We still have like at least another hour and a half that we can be stitching. Maybe a little later. It'll depend on how I'm feeling. Today was, many teeps had school, like wake up early to go to school rather than like the online school. So Papa Teeps had to get up super early. And whenever Papa Teeps gets up, like, apparently my natural alarm knows that, like, normally I get up about half hour later than him sometimes, like 20 minutes, half hour, just because he goes to work at 8, I go 8:30. And so, like, he had to get up at, like, 6 something, so then I got up at, like, he had to get up at, like, 6 something, so then I woke up at 6 something, and I was, so tired. So then I kept waking up every, like, 20 minutes or so, panicky, thinking, oh, I need to be up. But then I look at my clock, I'm like, holy crap, I have so much longer that I can be sleeping. I don't need to get up yet. So yeah, so I'm a little sleepy. Oh, and I dreamed that, like, I was taking Ruxin swimming at a lake. So that was kind of fun. It was a fun dream. Okay. So now I gotta pick up back here. So this is gonna outline more. So this is kind of like where his face is getting outlined. His head. So this is kind of gonna outline a bunch of the ear fluff. So it's still quite a bit of stitching, but not so bad. It's just kind of like all leading up into this area. So it'll be less counting across, like further away. It's kind of all clumped together. One, two, so I'm definitely gonna mark off as I go though, just because I don't want to screw up my counting here. Oh, I could maybe do the ear part of him next. There's this bright pink as part of his ear fill-in. There's also like the green I could do next too. Some fun colors. Oh shit, there's actually... Oh, I see what I need to do here. I almost missed these 3 stitches. I'm glad I noticed that I need to do those. I'm gonna still come over here first, and then I'll kind of come up. There's, I guess, I almost didn't see those 3 stitches that are kind of below the pink in his ear. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. Perfect. All right. then over to here. Like I said, I almost missed this couple stitches here. I didn't even see them over here. That's why it's important to kind of mark off as I go and then really give it a good look over to see if the symbols are anywhere, because they're really easy to miss sometimes. They kind of just blend in. 2, 3. Great. Those done. The ones I almost missed. Now I can come up to there. This is gonna finish up his ear as I work up. There. Yeah, I knew this was a lot of stitching, but I've been wanting to do one of these here koalas. Yeah, this is one where there are 2 different koalas actually, so I can still do another koala even. One, 2. There. Then up diagonal.
When swimming in the ocean, don't know which one it was. I was diving to the bottom, searching for
That.
I heard I was a treasure.
Then diagonal up this way. I have a question for you. It's a discussion you've had in your chat a while ago. Okay, yeah, sure. Shoot. Go for it. I like discussions. There. Just mark off what I got done here. This is a lot of hopping around. Which movie is sadder, Up or The Fox and the Hound? I feel like when I was a kid, Fox and the Hound, but now that I'm older and I'm, you know, married, Up. I feel like it depends on your situation in life. You know, because you can relate more to the older couple after, you know, you've experienced like love and loss and stuff. Like when you're a little kid, you know, you don't realize, you know. But yeah, but animals, like you've maybe had an animal die. But yeah, losing a person that, you know, you've spent your life with, like, oh, don't even get me started. I'll cry. Right, Pop? The first 20 or so minutes build up that relationship. I know, and then bam! You dead. I mean, that's how most Disney movies do, yeah. They hit you with death so hard. I like it. Right? Right, Pop? Disney movies will make me cry. Heck, I just watched, what did I watch the other day? Oh, yeah. Oh, so hard. Oh, I agree with you. Good. But, oh, I watched Free Willy the other day. I haven't watched that since I was little. That still made me tear up. But the thing that bummed me out about Free Willy was just now that I'm older and I realize how much of the whale scenes Or probably just like an animatronic whale. Like, it really bummed me out. I'm like, oh, that's not a real whale in a lot of these scenes. Like, it kind of took me out of it a little bit, knowing how movies are made, and, you know, I don't know, it took me out of it a little bit. Ugh. But yeah, I'm very like I'm kind of socially awkward in that, like, at a funeral, during some funerals where I know I should be crying, I won't. But, like, if a character dies in a movie, boom, I'm, like, bawling. Bawling. Like, I'm more emotional with fictional deaths than I am with real deaths. It's pretty messed up. Well, except for my grandma's. My grandma's, I, like, bawled the whole time. But, like, I've been to a lot of funerals where, like, I sort of knew the person, and, like, the deaths were terrible, but, like, I didn't cry. Not like when I'm watching, like, a movie. Yeah, the book for Fox and the Hound. The audiobook. Oh, yeah, Fox and the Hound is probably one of my favorite. Like, I love Fox and the Hound. Although Oliver and Company, I think, is still one of my favorites. Like, I don't know. I have several favorite Disneys. That was 30. Yeah. I think I had the, like, audio, like, the book on tape read along for Fox and the, or for Oliver and Company, I mean. I had that one. Because I remember I would listen to it at my grandparents'. They had, like, a little tape player. And I would listen to the... Oh, you saw that in theater? I think Anastasia was one of my first. Which I know that isn't even a Disney movie, but I think that was one of my first movie theater movies that I can remember. That and, like, Toy Story, like the first Toy Story. I can't remember the very first movie I've ever seen, but I feel like Anastasia, I was pretty young. Might have been that one. Oh yeah, Dodger, Artful Dodger, freak yeah. Love him. That movie is great. Okay, I'm almost done with the top of the ear. Over, up one more, and then go just over two, and then that's the outline of the ear, of this ear. Then I can do some fun colors that don't have a lot of stitching. Ooh, excuse me. That White Russian makes me hiccup. Oh, The Rescuers. I could watch The Rescuers on repeat. I think that was, like, one of my favorites, too. Like, maybe it's because I, like, knew that an Australian accent was, like, friggin' hot, even when I was a kid. There's just something about an Australian accent. Like, give me a mouse that can friggin' lasso and wear a cool hat. Like, I was into it. That movie is amazing. Oh, it was a re-release because you could... Oh, gotcha. You're just born. Yeah, Rescuers Down Under is my favorite, I think, of all the Rescuers. I mean, I've seen all of them. Yeah, because that's the one with the albatross, right? Yeah. They had to rescue him. Oh, that's how they get there. Oh, yeah, the airplane. That's right. That's right. Gosh, I only remember bits and pieces of it because I haven't seen it in so long. Oh, because he needs to rescue Bianca. And they had to do it together. And yeah, they were the bird. Or is it Bianca? Yeah, Bernard and Bianca. That's right. Bernard and Bianca. God, those are... Oh, Great Mouse Detective. I think that was One of my... I remember having that on VHS. Well, I know I had that one and Fox and the Hound. I had both those on VHS. But yeah, Great Mouse Detective was one of my favorites too. That thing was friggin' scary at times too. I remember being scared of that. Because the robot like mouse, like the toys and stuff like were creepy. It's amazing how many mice movies there are. Like they're all mice. Like Disney is down with mice heroes. I love it. Maybe it's because they're small and kids are small, so we can relate to being small. It's funny now that you can like look at the psychology behind why they pick certain animal characters for kids movies and stuff. Alright, so this color done. God, that was 90 stitches. It took forever. Okay. Ooh, now we can do the fun pink of the ear, though. That'll be a fun one. There's only 14 stitches of that, so I can finish that real quick. Over there. Alright, so I can do the ear on this side first. And then we'll have to tie off and go over to the other side. Just because I don't want to, I definitely can't jump that far. Ooh, and then maybe we could do, this is so much stitching. I want to do the ones that have smaller amount of stitching, but as I get more and more done, there's so much to stitch. Like a lot of stitching, especially the last gray color. Like I said, 345 stitches. So that's like over three times as long as it took me to just stitch that color we just did. It's a lot. It's a long time. But this part will be fun right here. We're gonna do this pink. So that's like the inside of his little ears. And there's only 14 stitches of it, so it's gonna go very, very quickly. But it's fun. I do love stitching these animals. It's just so fun. More and more of him starting to form, though. That like last color was very helpful to like lay in the outline of him. Three. Four. And that's 2 away from there. So yeah, so I counted that out right. Everything is lining up correctly, so that's good news. It's always good news. Makes me relieved to know I didn't screw something up. 3. Okay. So I can go ahead and fill that in, and then I have to tie off to get to the other part of the ear. Okay. So there's like the little pink of his ear. Rescuers officially came out in 83. You think you saw it in 85 though, a dollar movie? Oh, gotcha. Gosh, 83. I wasn't born till 89. So I definitely didn't see it until... I definitely didn't see it in theaters. think maybe that was one we either rented or we maybe had the VHS. I can't remember. But yeah, that was definitely one I've seen. Well, and it's hard to remember too because my elementary school every Friday during the lunch hour they would play like a movie for us, and so I watched a lot of Disney movies on Fridays, like in elementary school. So it's hard to remember which ones I watched then. Chupa Koala, yes. We can call him Chupa for short. Chupa. If someone doesn't name their dog Chupa right now, Rexon is going to officially become Chupa. Are you going to be Chupa? Or are you going to hit me, Chupa? Are you Chupa? Chupa? He's like, yes, I will be Chupa for Cheez-Its. You can call me whatever I want. Oh, you're born the year Star Wars New Hope came out. Let's see what movie. Let's see. In 1989, we've got lots of good ones. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Batman, Little Mermaid, Dead Poets Society, Back to the Future Part 2, Steel Magnolias, License to Kill, Heathers, Roadhouse, Parenthood, Karate Kid Part 3, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That, I think, is my year I was born movie. Ghostbusters 2, The Abyss, Uncle Buck. That's a good one, too. I love Uncle Buck. Gosh, there's a bunch. Pet Sematary, Weekend at Bernie's, Born on the 4th of July, The Burbs. Oh, okay, I have a lot of good movies for mine. Oh, so many good ones. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Like, they're all good. Oh, Turner and Hooch. I love Turner and Hooch. I'm telling ya. 89. It's a good year. Good year for movies. It, like, kind of ended the 80s and then kicked off a great decade of film with the 90s. Gotta love 90s movies. Alright, and I definitely am gonna pee my pants. I don't know why I, like, think, oh, just do the next part. It's like, why don't just take a bathroom break? Moto, cheesers. So, puppy potty break is happening now because I'm gonna pee my pants because I keep holding it for some stupid reason. I'll be right back. Roxanne, you go outside too? back. Rexton potty too. And then I was thinking I was supposed to get mail today, but apparently there was no mail. It's kind of like the equivalent of waking up on Christmas and there's nothing under the tree. That's what it feels like. You go out and there's nothing in the mailbox. I was bummed. I was bummed out, man. Alright, other ear. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 from here. 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. Should be even with the other one. Sweet. Ah. Cool. Two. Then we got diagonal. And then it's, I guess it's the same thing as the other one. Then we go 5. One. Two. Over. Up. Over. There. Okay, so this color's done. We got the pink of both ears laid in. Yeah, now he's starting to kind of like take shape a little bit more. Starting to lay in some of him. Okay. So like I said, we'll go ahead and tie him off. There's so much to stitch at him. Yeah, he's definitely not getting done today. Don't expect it. He's gonna be one that takes a couple days at least for me to chip away at. There we go. Boom. Oh shit. Okay, no, we're good. Like these scissors are not very sharp to cut with, so sometimes it like doesn't snip through all the way, which is annoying, but that's fine. All right, so we finished that color there, so mark that off. So now we're down to still this, like a lot of color is the problem. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more colors still. We're not even done yet. Ugh. We could lay this color in. This kind of lays in his face and then more outline. So I think that's a good one to do next. Alright, now I can switch to my water. I have like ice water in the... Alright, so now we're good. Alright. Let's start then with 3866. Is this color Mocha Brown Ultra Light or whatever. So this is gonna outline a lot of his little face. Oh yeah, there we go. There's one that's ready to go. I thought I might have had one already ready. Just from doing so many of these animals, this color shows up in a lot of these animals. Are you working on the wedding sampler? Because you have about a month to finish and frame it. Things with deadlines give me like, they make me so anxious that I end up finishing it way ahead of time. Like contests and like things where I'm like, yeah, I need to try to get it done like ahead of time. I don't know why, it just like makes me so anxious that I end up getting done way early. I just get like so paranoid I'm not gonna finish, and I hate not finishing something in time. Astronaut! Oh hey! Woo! I got hyper cooldown. Thank you for the free sub. There you go, Pop. There you go. How's it going, man? We're making a koala. It's been guessed already, so I can say it. Because now I'm gonna do his little face. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lay that in. Magnet Monday. No one wants to watch Moto play some Fall Guys? Oh, now who wants to? Oh, gotcha. I was like, it's Magnet Monday. We make magnets on Mondays. We make magnets on Mondays. Me and Papa Teeps and Mini Teeps were playing a little bit. Was it yesterday or the... Oh, I think it might have been Saturday night. We were playing a little bit of it. It's kind of fun because Mini Teeps is really bad on like Seesaw and a couple of them, and so he'll like give them to us to like do the ones that he's not good at. So we kind of like pass it back and forth to like get through each level. Kind of fun. You see that Rogue Legacy 2? I did not. What? Dude, I love Rogue Legacy. I didn't know there was going to be another Rogue Legacy. That sounds like so much fun. I loved me the first Rogue Legacy. Because Neil's, Astronaut here, aka Neil, he's the one that got me into it. He's the one that got it for me. And we started playing it, and then I'm like, okay, this is an amazing game. This game is amazing. It's so fun. I did! I'm gonna tell him your address next. You guys wanna go visit him? See, I don't have to worry about that for Joe, because his is literally his name. His is literally his name. I do that to Pocket Asian too. He's my IRL friend, and I'm just so used to calling him by his first name. Totally. You know, it's funny, when I first started streaming, I was so worried about people like finding out my name and like figuring out where I live. And now I'm like, everybody just knows my address, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. If y'all want to come and kill me, you gotta get through Ruxin. He'll bite your faces off. Right, Ruxin, you'll destroy them. Although people know to basically just come in with Cheez-Its, and he'll let you pass. Just bring a box of Cheez-Its, and he doesn't care. Worst guard dog ever. Roxanne, quit pitching. God, he is such a pushover. Oh, my Patreon button doesn't work. Oh, it should just take you to my Patreon. It's just like a link to Patreon. That's weird. Let me see. Maybe the link is a broken link. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of having it if it's not gonna work? Let me see. What link do I have it as? He thinks he's the best. Open link in new tab, and it takes you to, oh, twitch.tv. Oh, I get it. Let me see here. Yeah. I gotta edit the link. Apparently I put, wait, image links to patreon.com. Oh, that's annoying. Why does it do? Oh, maybe I gotta do www.patreon.com. Maybe that'll, let's try that. Now I'm gonna see if it works. Why does it still take you to Twitch? That's dumb. Oh, yeah, let's try one more thing. Patreon. I did not realize that was a thing. So weird. Why it's like when it goes to copy it says twitch.tv/MotoRuxin, but it's patreon.com. Oh, there we go. Let's try this. Yeah, why the hell is it doing that? That's not what the link has. Let's try to fix it again here. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Now it's fixed. Apparently I had patreon.com/MotoRuxin. But apparently I had to have the whole HTTPS thing. That's weird. Okay. No, you didn't ruin it. You fixed it because my shit was broken. I want to make sure, like, no wonder, like, it's, like, I want to make sure people can actually get to it. It's the point of having a button that says, hey, click here and you go here. And it doesn't fucking work. I didn't even realize, so thank you for bringing that to my attention, my friend. That was dumb. Like, why would it think to go to so dumb. Whatever. Okay, it's fixed now. Twitch changed that recently. Why would it? What? That's so dumb. I wonder. I hope the rest of my shit works. Okay, that works. I mean, there's not too many links, so I think we're fine. But like, what the hell, Twitch? Jesus. Weird. Okay, well, good. Fixed it. Yeah, Twitch, please. Fix your shit. No, you saved the stream. You saved it. Because I was not aware that it wasn't working. It's like, oh, set up this thing. And get it hooked up. And then it doesn't frickin' work. Annoying. I hate it when things don't work. Frustrating. It's the control freak in me. Everything needs to be perfect. When it's not, it pisses me off. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now all is right with the world. My world, at least. And I can finish. Getting more of our little koala face laid in. This color has 74 stitches, so I should be able to finish this before morning porridge time. Easily. We actually did get quite a bit of him going. There's a lot of him to like lay in, so I knew I wasn't gonna finish him completely, but I wanted to at least get several colors going. So I won't post a progress shot of him, but I'll post the picture of our last Stitchmaynia finish. I'm so excited that we're officially done with everything Stitchmaynia. Ugh. So now we can actually do fun things. Maybe I'll finally do that milkshake cross stitch. My milkshake brings an adequate amount of boys to the yard. I've been wanting to do that forever. And every time I think about that, it just makes me think of that cartoon with the dad and him going, my milkshake. Like in his eyes. My favorite. I love it so much. My milkshake. So worried. Okay, so I did that. Maybe I will do some jumping around here. Because we're not far from here. But I have to kind of like backtrack to get to everything. Fine. I am gonna fill in as I get these in because I have to like kind of do every other stitch in the outlining and I don't want to get confused and miscount these. Alright, there, there, and there. Okay, now we gotta go down here. There. Gosh, there's so many more little animals I want to get done. So many little dudes to do. I can't wait to do, like there's so many. And then there's some that I want to like do that I've done before. Like I definitely want to do another Groot, like the baby Groot. He's one I want to do again. I'll do him on a t-shirt, I think. Oh, Roxanne. Calm your butt, dude. Oh, I'm almost done with, me and Papa Teeps were watching Breaking Bad together because he'd never seen it. We're almost done. We're on like the last few episodes, I think. Brr, brr, brr. Friggin' dog. I swear to Bob. He lives to drive me bonkers. I'm telling you. It's his job, his one job, and he's very good at it. Oh man, I went to check the mail because I thought I was supposed to get a package today, and it's still so flippin' hot out. I don't know how it's so hot still. It's like crazy hot right now. I was like, gosh, I would have thought it'd cool down a little bit, but nope. Still one of these hot summer nights. Did I see? Oh no, I haven't. I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to rewatch it with him. Because it's been so long since I had finished Breaking Bad that I wanted to watch it all with him before I watched El Camino. You have so many patterns favorited right now. It's so bad, isn't it, Thea? Like you just want to keep making them. But now that I've, you know, got to a caught up point, I can actually stitch some of them that I want to. I mean, I'm still like building up inventory for the virtual sale, but at the same time I can kind of stitch some stuff that I've been wanting to stitch that I just haven't gotten to now that I'm opened up a little bit more. I mean, I want to get back to sub stuff, but I also want to do like that's the problem, is just balancing my wants with my needs, things that I should do versus the ones that I want to do. You didn't feel like you need to before you watched it, but it's a fine idea. I'll probably also Vani! Oh my goodness! Bonnie Stitches, what is up, girl? Oh, here is my Doge, here to say hello. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Big hi. Good boy. Good boy. Isn't the gift the best? I love it. And that's Ruxin's actual bark I recorded forever ago. That's actually him barking. Look, he's like, more. Raids get more. Yeah, they do, don't they? That's all you get, though. No more. No more. How's it go, girl? How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. I did. Oh, wait, I misspelled thanks. Jesus. There we go. This is the last one. I finished it today. Oh, you worked on a crochet blanket. Very nice. Yeah, it's hard to believe that pretty soon fall will be upon us and it will be blanket weather again. It's getting there. It'll start to cool down. Like some mornings are starting to get a little like cooler. Can't wait for fall. It has been a very hot summer, so fall will be really nice. I kind of miss the winter nights a little bit because it kind of like made me feel less guilty about staying in and cross-stitching. Ooh, extra fluffy. I like the fluffy blankets that people make. Yeah, look at him. I like his little lips are like perfect. That like pouty lip. I love it. I'm so excited. And then of course here's our Buzz and Raccoon that still need popped into magnets, but I'll get them in there soon. Ooh, it's Bernat blanket yarn, so it's nice and chonky and very warm. Oh, you love the Hummer. Oh, yeah, you're pregnant. It's way too hot. Oh, I'm so excited for you. This is your first baby? This your first little one? I always forget who has babies and who doesn't. Not me! Get out of here, Blanca. Aw, yay, the first. That's so special. Congratulations. Yeah, pregnant in summer, definitely, whew, it's rough. I've known many people who have been pregnant in the summer, and it's not a great time. That's good, though, that you'll be, like, mega pregnant, like, when it's cooler. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, yeah, at least you won't be, like, super preggo and the crazy hot heat. God, that'd be the worst. Blanca's sorry to hear that. Yeah, Blanca has children. So Blanca knows. Blanca knows parenthood. I have a mouthy, almost 13-year-old. Not of, you know, I didn't birth the child, but still, I deal with the snark. So you have that to look forward to. They grow up to be little mouthy things. Which I'm like, God, I sound just like my parents did when I was a mouthy little punk. So, you definitely get that, like, you become your parents feel. So fun. But you still like to think that you're cooler than your parents were. I think I'm definitely cooler than my parents were. Definitely. Right, Rexon? Especially because whenever, like, mega, like, oh no, something happened, you know, like, that needs punishment, I leave that up to Papa Teeps. I'm like, you're the dad, you do your thing. I'm just here for fun times. I try to be hands-off with, unless he did something to piss me off, then he's like, oh, he told me that, he's like, no, you're scary. I'm like, good, as it should be. That way you won't do anything to get on my bad side. Knows better than that. Don't piss off Moto. Say bye-bye to all your monies. That's right. That's why I only have half a kid. They still get a lot of money. But not as bad as if it was full-time child. I'm the cool mom with a motorcycle. Yeah, definitely. Definitely not even the same scale as my parents. That's true. Although I did tell him the other day, I was like, how big are you? Like, he's gotten pretty big, and I'm just like, oh, I don't think I would ever want him on the back of my motorcycle, just because if anything ever happened, I would be, like, destroyed. So I told him, like, you can ride on the back with your dad, but I'm like, I don't think I could ever take you. I would feel horrible if we got in an accident when he was on the back with me. Like, so I'm like, no. Like, it's best that we don't do that. Oh, gonna lurk? Yeah, go get some ice cream, girl. Thank you again for the wonderful raid. Yeah, soon there will be someone who eats it all before you have any. Right? Dang kids. Eating. They eat all the things. They eat all your food. Although I'm kind of like the child, and like if we get something special for mini tapes, I'll like eat it before he can. So if anything, he has to deal with me eating his knobs. Tee. You have 2 teenagers? Yeah, they eat all the food. You had ice cream on Friday, went to get some tonight, and there was none left. Oh no. See, the mistake that you made, Blanca, is you had too many. You had too many. Too many mouths to eat your ice cream. If you limit yourself to like 1, or in our case, just half a kid, they don't eat nearly as much food. See, mini tapes may eat a lot. And he actually doesn't even eat too much. I mean, he's still pretty young. But, like, we only have him half the time, so he eats, like, half the food. Half the food. That's how you do it. Have a half child. I just call him a half kid. He's like, hey. I'm like, well, you are. You're here half the time, so you're, like, half a kid. That's the way to do it, man. You get to do whatever you want half the time. Yours eats like half a peanut butter and jelly. Oh yeah, that changes. I feel like he really started beasting when he was like maybe like 8. Like 8 to 10, they really start like growing, and then they just like friggin' eat and eat, and you're just like, more? I'm like, Jesus, okay. Go for it. What's annoying is now his, taste has changed, and he likes, better food. So, like, my HelloFresh, where it's, like, really good fig jelly, like, pork loin, like, he loves that shit, and, like, then he always wants that leftover instead of, like, me getting to eat the leftover, like, if I make it and nobody else is home. So I'm like, dang it, now he's eating my good shit. It's when their tastes change, and yeah, then they want to eat your good food. Dang kids. I'm like, fine, he can have my leftovers. I wanted to eat the leftovers. I get pouty like a child. You don't even know where they put it. I know, yeah, yours aren't even teenagers yet. It's just gonna get worse, Blanca. It'll get worse. Like I said, it won't just be chicken nuggets and friggin' ice cream anymore. Then it's like they're eating your good leftovers. Punks. I'll be like, man, I was looking forward to that. And he's like, well, he wants to eat it. I'm like, fine. Pouty. I'll pout. I don't care. Six, 9, and 10. Aw. Yeah, Mini Tapes is gonna be 13 in November. Just friggin' weird. So weird. So now, of course, we're getting into the, like, when they're younger, you can fix any problem, make them smile, but now it's like you're getting into that, like, emotional, like, little people problems, and it's a lot harder to parent. And especially now where it's like, I don't even know how to handle some of this stuff they're exposed to. Like, it's a little scarier for the kids now. Like, all the things they have access to, it's like, ugh, yikes. It's like, what do you let them do? What don't you let them do? It's like, ugh. And I am, of course, am kind of the let them do whatever they want kind of thing to a point, of course, but I'm like, I'm kind of the more laid back. I'm like, well, this is what I did. This is what, like, I try to compare it to a point, like what was I doing then, kind of thing, and be like, okay. It's hard to, like, put yourself back at, like, 13, like, 12, 13. What was I doing, like, Neopets? I don't even remember when Neopets was big. Middle school, elementary? I can't remember. But, like, it's hard now because everything's so different for them. Which I guess that's, like, every generation. It's like, oh, kids these days, they have this and that. Like, it really is kind of drastically different what they have at their fingertips versus what we did. I mean, lucky little shits. I would have killed to have my own computer. I had to share, like, we had the one family computer, and everyone had to take turns, and when Mom had to use the telephone, it kicked everybody off the internet because it was the landline phone and you had to dial up, you know? So it's much different now. Tyler! Hey there, how's it going? Happy Magnet Monday. We are currently working on another color here of our... Okay, Rexton, hold on. God. Alright, here. We didn't even have a computer. I always used internet at the library when you were young. I remember, I think I got really excited because I think first grade was when they had, like, I think there was, like, one computer. One or two. You had to, like, earn time on it. And I would, like, fucking play Oregon Trail. Oregon or Amazon Trail. Like, I was all about that. Like, get me up in there so I can play that. But then, of course, you never got very far. So it's frustrating. There, okay. Dysentery, right? Dysentery gets you every time. For me, it would always be like, Mary broke her fucking leg. Better put her out of her misery. Or no, you'd be like stuck there for like a week because she broke her leg. Like, just leave her behind. Let's go. Let's move on. Half my party's dead before we even made it to like the first like trading post. Oh, we signed up to a Yahoo email address, which looking back at it, I think might have been illegal at the time. Rest in peace, Mary. I think I got my very first email in elementary school. Because I think it's the one that I still use. Like, I just kept it forever. Because, yeah, I feel like everybody has a Yahoo because that's what they signed you up for in friggin' elementary school. And that's the same one that I have. I'm glad that I, like, it's just, like, my name and then, like, numbers. Like, to my friends, it was, like, you know, like, Fuzzy Turtle 82, like, different, like, dorky things. And I'm like, good, I'm glad that I wasn't stupid and I, like, picked a normal, like, email. Although now my Gmail's like my legit one, like, and then that one's just kind of become my spam email because like over the years I've used it for so much stupid shit that it's like trying to go through and undo. Like, it's just become my fuzzy lady. You know? Yeah, everybody has like an embarrassing one. I think I was I might have been like horse girl for like some usernames, like horse girl something. I feel like that was my embarrassing one because I did ride horses. That might have been my aim. That might have been my instant messenger one. Or pedophiles, I'm sure, were trying to scoop me up. It's amazing how we aren't all dead. One, 3. Alright, I think one more strand and we'll finish out this color. I actually got a lot more of it done with this strand than I thought. I thought I was going to tie off and just like start with a new one, but I've gotten almost up through his ear done. And then we just have it. I might actually be able to finish this out with just the one strand. I think I can. You stayed out of the vans with the free booze and coupons. Right, but honestly, in elementary school, if someone like had a puppy or candy, I totally was getting stolen. Like they tell you, you know, don't like listen to strangers, but I'm like, psh, you tell any kid like there's a puppy or candy, I'm getting in that. I'd do that now. Like I'd probably get. I'm so easy to kidnap. Like, give me some chocolate or a puppy. I'll help you find your puppy. Boom, you got me. You got me good, because I'm an idiot. I'm very easily kidnapped, just so you know. Very easy to kidnap me. I am kind of terrified of getting kidnapped, though. Like, that's kind of like one of my fears, that someone's just gonna, like, whenever I go to, like, through a grocery store parking lot and I, like, walk near like other vehicles, like I get terrified the door's gonna open, they're just gonna like snatch me. You can kidnap me with ninja demos. Yeah, what is our kidnappable, like if this person has this, you're getting taken. Like what are your guys's? Someone's gonna take you. Yeah, like I said, animals. If you got basically any animal in your van, bam. Although there are a couple like unmarked vans in my neighborhood that I get very paranoid walking. Like I know what house they're even parked at, but I still, and I've seen them out and about, but I get freaked out that I'm gonna get taken by them. So I always like cross the street when I get near them. So I'm like, dude, creepy ass white van. Yep, I'm not gonna be on that side. I mean, I'm sure they're like some kind of like handyman type situation from the looks of them, but I'm like, yeah, you look like a kidnapper. So I'll walk my dog over here. Thank you very much. And it's funny because there's like 2 vans at the same house. I'm like, who needs 2 white vans? Like, who needs 2 creepy white vans? It's weird enough you have 1. Why are there 2 at your house? That's like extra weird. Which does make me think it is some kind of like small business, like fixer-up type thing, but I don't know. It's weird. 2 creepy looking vans. It's bad enough having 1, like for real. One. Okay, I'm actually, so I just have to do the top of his head now, and then we'll be done with this color. So I may have enough. It's getting kind of short, but like I said, I still think I can get all of it outlined, which will be nice because then that'll be another color done. Two, 3, 4. Vaccine. Yeah, there's not very much. This is just like I said, the top of his head here. Two. This one is going to be pretty adorable. It is just a lot of stitching. 2. 3. Okay. Over 5. 2. And then just like so 3 more stitches here, and then we're done with this color. So I actually did get quite a bit of outliney parts done, so I'm kind of happy about that. One, 2. Okay, good. And it looks like it counted out correctly, so even better. Phew. 3. Good. So that's the outline of his head is done. You can kind of see the shape now. A lot of gray left to do. Not sure what would get you with anyone. Yeah, I'm telling you, puppies. If I see puppies, I'm petting that puppy. I don't care how creepy you look, I'm gonna pet that puppy. That's how you get me. He is holding on to like a tree branch. And then he's gonna have like eucalyptus in his like mouth, and then there's like branches behind him, so it kind of makes like a circle. Like it'll be a circle. So here's the tree limb. He's like holding on, like he's up in a tree. So there'll be a lot of brown. There's like 170 stitches of brown, of different shades of brown. Yeah, those are the tree. And then there's like some branches and such. So that's why it's a lot of stitching, because it's not just him. There's like other aspects to him. So yeah, there's like these 3 colors here are just like tree. And then these colors here are like the rest of him. So there's only like 7 colors after this, because there's also black, which is mostly just his like little face and part of his nose. Yeah. And kids these days you could get them with, hey kid, come over here and I'll like subscribe, ring the bell on your YouTube channel if you get the van. Right? Like, you'll subscribe? Give me them numbers. Oh, kids these days are so dumb. That's why I really, which I think I might have like give Mini Cheeps the anxiety, because he's definitely afraid of getting like kidnapped, which I'm like, good, I want to make you aware of fucking people are like out there, like they're not good people. Not everyone's good people, but like, because I don't want to be trusting, but then at the same time I don't want to be like the extreme of now I've got this kid that's afraid of his own shadow. But like, he's made me proud because he's like aware of the situations where it's like, hey, this is probably not a good spot to be in. I'm like, good, you're not gonna be one of those kids that gets snatched because you were smart enough to be aware of your surroundings. You're welcome. She's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're welcome. You don't know how dangerous it is, man. You don't know. You don't know. So I feel like Mini Teeps won't get taken because I've made him fucking scared of everything. But then at the same time, I don't know how smart he is in regards to like, if someone said, hey, you know, I'm friends with your mom, like she said, I'm gonna pick you up. Like, I feel like that might get him. I feel like that could get him. I remember watching those videos too, when you're like a kid, the like after school specials of like, hey, you know, Johnny, like your mom has some stuff she needs to do. I'm gonna pick you up instead. Like, I was like, dude, man, that sounds so convincing. Gotta have a password. That's true. I don't think we have a password because I think he just knows to take the school bus. Or I think nowadays with pickup, only certain people are allowed to pick up. Like, you have to be on a... Well, I guess that was daycare. But yeah, I guess school, you just, like, roll up and they get in. They had, like, numbers and stuff when they were really little. Like, certain... Like, you would hold up your number. And that's how you got your kid. Alright. What do we got? Like 20 minutes? Oh, I could do some of this color. There's only 49 stitches of this, and this is his little nose. 646. Name has to be on a list. Yeah, at schools too. A lot of them have special cards. Yep. No card, no kid. Yeah, that's what they've told us. If you don't have your card, you just don't get the kid. It's like, well, you gotta have your card. That's how they can prevent your kid from getting taken. Yeah, I think I had a card. Papa Teeps had a card. Grandparents had a card. Mom had a card. Yeah, also cell phones. Yeah, true. Having to use a payphone. I think when I was old enough to go off on my own, my parents would like lend me their phone to call our landline. Like, because only the parents had them. Like, because I think I didn't get my own phone until I was like 14. So like that in between age where you're old enough to like walk with your friends at the mall. Like your parents would just give you one of their phones. My parents definitely didn't let me go anywhere until I was old, and like by then they had like cellular phones, but like only my parents had them, so they would just lend me theirs. Yeah, my mom was like totally paranoid I was gonna get kidnapped, so she very rarely let me like out like by myself anywhere. You kids didn't get a phone until you moved back to Oklahoma. Then they only had a joint one, yeah, that they shared for emergency and stuff. Yeah, they definitely like, yeah, nowadays like we make sure he has his for like the bus stop. Like for a while here he's been grounded off his phone, but like we didn't take it away completely just because, yeah, he needed to be able to get a hold of us and have it, yeah, when he got off the bus, so we knew he made it home okay. So yeah, they definitely need it now. You don't think kids even know what that is? Oh yeah, payphone. I feel like they'll see it in like TV shows and like they'll be aware that there were such things. Like payphones. I mean, they do still have some around. Like payphones and stuff. I think I've seen them somewhere. I don't know if it's... I forget where, but I feel like I've seen them. But it's so rare now, I can't even remember where I might have seen a payphone. I can't even remember if it's been around here. I doubt it's around here. Does the airport still have them? Maybe the airport? I can't even think if an airport still has them. Because hell, now they have charging stations for your freaking cell phone, so I don't know if they ripped all those out or if they're still there. Alright, filling in the little nose of the koala. there. Okay. Bam. Alright, so there's little noses filled in. Now he's looking like a koala. Now he's looking extra cute. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and tie that part off. Kind of hop around a little bit with this one because these are kind of like they're in his ears, and then there's part down here in the shadow of his arm. So I'm gonna go and do his arm, and then I'll use a new thread for the ears shadows, and I think that'll probably be the last color we do, because that's really all I'll have time for. There. One more. Okay, yep. So let's do, I should have plenty of thread to do these. Start down here at the bottom. Make sure that this isn't anywhere else other than up in the ears. I don't think it is, other than down here in the arm. It's funny, he looks just like, it looks really weird because his eyes aren't filled in, so it's like he just looks squinty. Oh, it wasn't your first phone. The first phone you picked was the original LG. And I think my first phone that my parents got me was like a flip phone. I think they always got whatever was good for the plan. But I remember the first phone that I felt really cool was like a pink. I think it was like, it was one of these like slide phones like this, where it like slid up and then had the little like typing thing. Like I remember that phone because I felt like that was like my first cool phone. Like the rest were always just like flip phones, which was amazing how indestructible those things really were. Because I mean, all you really had to do was like crack them in half, but like that thing never broke. Like it worked forever. It's amazing how good those were, especially in the hands of us freaking kids. I beat the hell out of everything. That's why I can't have nice things, because I don't treat them right. It is almost morning porridge time. That's why this is gonna probably be my last color. Right here, we're gonna finish up the shading of the arm and then shading of the ears, and then that'll be another color done. You asked for the bride and groom's full initials for the sampler. The bride has 4 initials. What? Wait, what? Bride and groom's full initials. Is she one of those that has like a couple middle names, or does she just have like, is she like Mary Jo, Bonnie Sue? Like, what? Oh yeah, two middle names. I feel like that's excessive. Who needs 2 middle names? That's bananas. I feel like it's for people who want to name their kid after somebody, but they feel guilty and they don't want to leave a grandparent out. I feel like that's when that happens. Oh, Mormons. Like her, like Mormons. Gotcha. I'm so ignorant to middle names. I mean, I've just named Ruxin, and Mini Teeps the other day asked what Ruxin's middle name was, and I tried to just think of the very first thing that came to my mind, and I just like spurted out Eisenhower. Mini Teeps laughed so hard. He's like, Eisenhower? I'm like, yep, Ruxin Eisenhower Teeple. That's the full name. Eisenhower is his middle name. And he's like, what? It's like, yep. It's his full name. Oh, your very first phone's in Discord? Every kid in her family had 2 middle names. Huh. I feel like that would just be a lot to, like, learn to write as a kid. Which, I mean, I guess I didn't write my full name all the time, but still, it seems like... I don't know, maybe it has a good ring to it. I don't know. Some names are cool with 2 middle names. I don't know anybody that has 2 middle names, I don't think. I don't believe I know. Oh, dang, you had, like, the legit, like, first, like... I think it's like a cordless phone. Jesus Christ. I think it's like a cordless. It's like what I had on the, like, charging deck, like, for, like, the actual big, like, cordless phone. Oh, man, that's funny. The brick. That brick. Oh, man. It's actually in the Chicago Museum of Science and Industry. Oh, yeah, that model of the phone. Your middle name is K. K. That makes me think of the Simpsons episode where it was Homer J. And he didn't know what his middle initial stood for, but isn't it just J-A-Y? Like Homer J? That's what it was. Oh, is that? Dang. That's what it was? Huh. What is that? I think mine was a Nokia. A Nokia flip phone. I like how people search it and it's old. I feel like I had like one of the... This one? I feel like it was like this one. This like Nokia like flip phone. Like that style of just like flip phone. Very basic. You were just amazed that it had a little screen on it. Like, that was crazy. There was, yeah, one a million different, no, yeah. I forget which one it was, but I'm pretty sure that was my first one. It was like just a generic black, like each of us had the same one. Did you also have the sexy body glove neoprene holster? I did not have any kind of holster. No. We were lucky as shit to have the phone, and trust me, my parents reminded us often we were lucky as shit to have a phone. My day, we didn't have a phone. Ezra, I did so cool. I think I did have those really cool little phone charms where like it was just like a little thing that you put on the top of the phone where like you just kind of like strung it through the little like hole at the top and then it was just like beads or like a charm or something. I rocked the phone charms. I remember those days. Cell phone charms. You gotta bejewel your phone. Oh, I think I did put some, like, jewelry stuff on mine. Like, I bedazzled it a little bit. You gotta do something with it. That was about all we had. You didn't have cases, so you just stuck whatever on the phone itself. Aw, crazy. Get out of here. Get out of town. I did a dad joke crazy in our, me and Astronaut's like friend chat today, and at first I was super bummed because I didn't think he got it. Like, but he was like seriously asking a question, and I like dad joked him, and I don't know if he was just like, yeah, whatever. But really, when I was like, hey, recognize my joke. He asked if this like logo like banner on Facebook looked 3D. Like, was it 3D? And I was looking at it. And I was counting the D's in, like, the names, like, the wording. And there was, like, two. There were twos. So I told him I only count 2 D's. And he's like, but no. And I'm like, no, like, recognize my joke. Yeah, it was like a whole long thing. I think that's like one of the longer chats we've had where like everybody just kept chatting. You get a point where like me and like Jake and Joe all don't have anything to do, and then just everybody keeps it going. And when Zach's also contributing, then you know it's like it's a good combo going. It just kept on going. I was like on with memes today too. I was on it. Oh yeah, because I used our friend Joe was like, can I have like $13? And I posted I need about tree fitty. And I was like, God, I can't do any better than this. Like, these memes are like the best memes today. Like, I was on it. I was quite proud of myself. It's one of those where it's like, if no one else will pat you on the back, like, you'll pat yourself on the back. Like, damn, that was good. Those are the parts of the combos where I'll show Papa Teeps later. I'll be like, look how clever I am. And he's like, you're ridiculous. Like, recognize my cleverness. Ah, yay, good. I always, whenever I think of like those dad moments, I always think of you crazy. And then I gotta make sure I tell you. I gotta tell you those. Because I'm just like, yes. Best dad jokes. I'll have to tell Papa Teeps about the 2D and 3D thing. Because he's going to be like, you're stupid. Like, yeah, I know. Dad jokes are stupid. That's the point. That's the point. We do that to Mini Teeps all the time. He gets annoyed. Oh, like, what was it? Oh, it was one that... Oh, it's amazing, Dalvin. Oh, thank you, Finn. Oh, there was one... and Papa Teeps bet me that Mini Teeps wouldn't understand it. Oh wait, now I can't tell that one. Never mind. But he didn't get it, and I was bummed. I'm like, oh, like it was over his head, because it's definite dad joke. Oh, well, I guess I can tell it, because I've said his name before. I was thinking, like, that I've protected his name, but I've accidentally called him his name on stream, so I've given that up a long time ago when I gave up having my name unknown. So, B-R-Y, like, is his actual name, Bry. So, he was playing hockey, and he scored, like, 3 goals or whatever, but he also had some really good passes and like really good teamwork. And so I told Papa Teeps, I was like, you know why he's doing so well in passing is because there's no Bry in team. And Papa Teeps was like, oh my god. And I was like, I'm gonna tell him. He's like, he won't get it. I'm like, you don't think he'll get it? Like, no I in team, no Bry in team. Like, it went. I was like, it was too highbrow for him, apparently. He didn't get it. I was like, have you not heard there's no I in team? He's like, yeah, but I was passing. I'm like, yeah, I know that's a joke. Like, I was so bummed. I was like, your dad said you wouldn't get it. I believed in you. You let me down. I was sad. I was so excited. And of course, his dad was like, yeah, he won't get that. I'm like, god damn it. I was hoping he would. I bet that he would. Whoop! But there's an M-E! Yeah, he's definitely not that quick or clever to have that. He said he didn't even hear that there's no I in T. I was like, you've never heard that? I was like, you've watched so many stupid sports movies. How have you not heard that there's no I in team? And he's like, I didn't get... I'm like, yeah, you let me down. You can't spell awesome without me. Right, Roxanne, could you get down? You're bugging. Get down. Get down. No. Oh, he moved his paw when I put this paw. Fine, have a Cheez-It. He's doing the thing where he refuses to get down now. Go, take it. Now get down. Get down. Get down. Pushing you. I pushed his one paw off, so he just switched to the other paw. That little friggin' punk. Team. There it is. Oh, the eye. Oh, man. I love it. There's the eye. And team. That's cute. I'm not even showing Mini Teeps because he didn't even get my joke in the first place. There's the INT. I love how you had that like ready to go, like, or did you like Google that? Because that's amazing. I was like, you just had that like ready. This conversation comes up often with you, so you had it like that link ready to go. Oh, Mahalo, when we were bowling at our like bowling alley, it's kind of like they have like kind of like a Hawaiian like beachy theme in parts of it, and it had like the words Mahalo spelled out like in like letters. I was like, hey, I know that. I'm like, I know Mahalo. Oh, you Googled it, you knew it was there. One of your favorite moments, you were messaging on an app and she was wearing a Mexican costume and large mustache, and I said, you mustache been having a great time. Oh no, the puns. The puns. They cringe so good. I love a good pun. Do you want to hear Papa Teeps' favorite joke? Which I've said it on stream. She didn't respond me. Well, hey, as long as you laughed, that's all that mattered. Are you trying to remember the pun you told Alfie the other day? I always tell Papa Teeps' favorite joke because it cracks me up how stupid it is, and Mini Teeps loves it because it's stupid. Will you get down? No, I just gave you a Cheez-It. You don't need up here. So there are two muffins in an oven, and one muffin says to the other muffin, "Wow, it's really hot in here," and then the other muffin responds, "Oh my God, a talking muffin." That's the joke. And it's like probably my all-time favorite dad joke just because it's so ridiculously stupid. And it's just like, it's an eye roll and it's a perfect, ridiculous dad joke. And he loves it so much, and I don't know, it makes me laugh every time I hear it. God damn it, right? GDI. It's a god damn it joke. I feel like it was one of those where I was like, God damn it, it's so stupid. But I love it. It's stupid, but I love it. And it's one of the few jokes that I can actually remember start to finish how to tell it, because I'm a terrible joke teller. I always forget the punchline, or I phrase it wrong and I ruin it. So, but that's one that you can't forget that because it's so freaking simple and stupid. So that's one of the jokes that I can actually tell people. And they're just like, oh my God. But I can actually tell it. And I love that. There. Alright, so this is going to be in the ear and then the other ear. And then we're going to call it a night. Oh, and it is morning porch time. Already. God, that snuck up on us. We were too busy with dad jokes. That I completely forgot that it was morning porch time. But I'm really excited with how much we've gotten done here. 2, 3. Down, over. Got herself a stand-up comedian here. You know what's funny is my brother does stand-up comedy. So actually he's the stand-up comedian. And I am not. But I did grow up with his humor and ridiculousness. So I feel like it sort of runs in the family. To a point. You prefer to be sitting for your comedy. Ayo. Right, Pop? Right, Poppy? Oh, one of my brother's jokes that I like that I actually remember. Does he go blue with his axe? He, the one that he said, he does a lot of the one-liners. He's kind of like Mitch Hedberg-ish, like that style of comedy. But he's like, so my wife's been getting fake nails lately, and he's like, yeah, they're fine, but he's like, I hate that all the pictures fall off the walls. These are like stupid one-liners. He calls them groaners. They're groaners, like, ah. That got pinned. There you go. He does a lot of them like that. Like, they're just silly, like, silly. What bear is the most condescending? A panda! Oh, I love it. Oh, that's a good one. A panda. Oh, yeah, Rodney Danger. I think my brother actually had a record of, like, Roger Dangerfield's, like, comedy. So, yeah, he respects Rodney. Respect the Rodney. But, yeah, his stand-up is very, like, yeah, like that. Like, oh, cringeworthy. He'll send them to me too, and be like, "What do you think of this?" And he'll use us in it too. It's funny. Which obviously it's like more of just the fact that like he has a sister, so he's like, "My sister did this," and it's like it's never really about me. It's just the fact that he has a sister, and like he'll say stuff. Yeah, it's funny. I'll have to like find some good stand-up, because I know he's posted some on YouTube, and you guys could like listen to that if you want. He has actually, so he has, if you want to listen to my brother and if you want something funny, he actually has a podcast here. He has like, yeah, like 133 or 131 episodes, so it's called Dial Trolls. He does a prank phone call, so it's kind of like, you know, like prank yankers or whatever, crank yankers, where they like call people on the phone and do stuff. Like the one he sent me the other day was like, he like posts ads on Craigslist, and so people will like call him inquiring about like, he did oh yeah, my wife, so it takes her an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes. Oh, I'm coming back to that here in a second, but I'm going to finish this. So, this lady calls about some, like, smoker grill that, like, he listed on Craigslist, which obviously they're fake because he just wants to get people into, like, into the conversations. And I told him, I'm like, you sound like a lunatic before, like, the joke even starts, which he loved that. So I was like, you sound like a psychopath. Like, you just sound creepy. But, he says to her, like, there were kids or something in the background, and he's like, he's talking to her, and he's like, hey, he's like, can you tell those kids to shut the fuck up? Like, we're trying to have a conversation here. And you could hear this pause of, like, that was where the phone call turned, and she was definitely uncomfortable after that, but, like, you could tell she was trying to, like, play it off the first time. You won a Fall Guys? Oh, nice! I have still not done a Fall Guys win. That's awesome! Get to cry. So then... Oh, then what did he say? Oh, so then he gets to talking to her, and she's like, well, my husband, like, works at this time or whatever, and she's like, he won't be able to be there until, like, this time, and he's like, well, how about I drive it over, and I can drop it off, you know, set it up for you, you know, we could grill up a couple steaks, I could have some wine, and she's just like, you tell it was, like, really, the creep factor, like, was rising, and I'm just, like, all his phone calls are, like, uncomfortable like that, and that's why I'm gonna make him that chicken butt cross stitch because he said people get so pissed off. They don't get nearly as pissed off until you tell them, guess what? And you get them with chicken butt. Oh, he said he had a guy that got so mad. Was so funny. I'm just like, wow. I was like, I could see that. I could see that. People getting pissed off being got by chicken butt. Like, yeah. Playground flashbacks, right? Nobody likes that taunt. Yes, that taunting of, and then you're mad that they got you. It's just the worst. Yeah, so I want to make him that magnet. I guess what? Chicken butt. But yeah, so if anybody wants to listen to, yeah, chicken butt, look at it. There's a cross stitch of a chicken butt, just like that. And it says, guess what? Words above it. So I'm really excited. I should make him the t-shirt. And guess what? He would love that. Boyfriend's organizing and, oh, unplugged your internet. How do you accidentally, you don't do that. You don't accidentally. That was intentional. He is sabotaging you. Saboteur. That's what I always say to Papa Teeves. Saboteur. That's so funny. But yeah, so if anybody wants something good to listen to, he has tons of those. Oh, I didn't even realize. I was just joking. Obviously, I don't think that he is lying, but I was just teasing. Saboteur. Yeah, single life now. Oh my. Papa Teeves would always, like, cause he's done that to me before, where if I was like being a butt, he like would cut off my internet, and oh, that would make me so mad. Obviously, he'd put it right back up, but he's just like, I just want you to know I have the power. I was like, you're gonna die, boy. You're gonna die. He's like, he's like, I can cut off your internet. That's what it made me think of when you said he unplugged the internet. I'm like, Papa Teeves says he threatens to cut off my internet. Like I'm a child. Because I basically am a child. Yeah, just don't ask where the body is hidden now. Alright, I'm almost done with this ear. So it's not too long after morning porridge time. And like I said, now we still have a lot of stitching to do, but we got a lot of it laid out, which makes the rest of it go quicker when you can just kind of stitch around what has already been done. So it'll go faster now that we have less like counting to do. Like laying out like all this outlining takes forever. Because you really don't want to miscount, because that would friggin' suck. So like working off of stuff and making sure you don't get thrown off, it's very time consuming. Oh, you're on Wi-Fi now, just in case, right? Yeah, can't be too careful. Oh, you know what's funny is the very first time I subscribed to somebody, like on Twitch, I think it was Duplex, and I was super excited. It was back when me and Papa Teeves shared a room. We were both in there, and I hit the subscribe button, and I was listening for him to, like, for the alert to go off. All the power goes out. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was so mad. I missed his reaction. I know, I miss him too. I love him. I have several things from him. Some that I bought and some that he's made, like, just made to hand out at TwitchCon. Yeah, I loved him. Son of a dang it, right? I think son of a dang it sometimes because of him. I'll be like at work, I'm like, son of a dang it. But yeah, and so I missed his reaction and the alert because like it must have like tripped a fuse or whatever, or tripped the breaker, and all the power went out. I was like, so we had to go fix it, and I was so friggin' mad. I was like, cool, missed my very first like friggin' subscription, and I didn't even get to see the reaction. I was so, I mean, I guess I could have always gone and watched the VOD, but it was wanting to be there and like see it and be able to like talk to him, but I was mad. I was so mad. Yeah, it was a big son of a dang it at the time. I was not happy about that. I was like, no. Alright. Damn. His little, like, empty eyes are cracking me up. Because it's like, obviously, that's where the lines are going to be, but it looks creepy right now. This is kind of like the coloring outside. It's not his actual eyes, but they look like big old almond looking eyes. Oh, yay! Morning forest time. I was just talking about how we made it to morning porridge time. A couple minutes passed and I didn't even notice. Crazy and Muhalo are usually good with telling me morning porridge time. Or Muhalo, yeah, Muhalo I think usually is the one to be like, it's almost morning porridge time. Sometimes when we get into an in-depth conversation, we don't even notice. We don't even notice. Like it was 10:03 and I'm like, oh hey! Morning porridge time! Ooh. Alright, and we got another color done. Woo! Got it. Dad jokes suppress your appetite. Yeah, so you forget about it. Yeah, the dad jokes totally got us this time. We were all well into those. But look at him. He's coming along. You can really see him now. Like I said, there's a lot of gray that's going to be in the middle. And I'll maybe do like... Maybe I'll work on him more on Wednesday. I don't know. See, like I said, we don't have anything big right now, so yeah, I don't know what I'll work on Wednesday. Oh, I need to start the Jurassic Park hat too. I need to get going on that. That's probably what I'll try to figure out here soon, maybe tomorrow night. But yeah, he's starting. We got a good start on him, so I'm gonna post the photo of our last Stitchmaynia thing. Our last Stitchmaynia project, which was Randy Marsh. I thought this was America, so I'm gonna post a picture of him tonight, and then I'm gonna keep working on Koala. Maybe I'll finish him off stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I got going on tomorrow. Yeah. Nicest fruit bat that you've seen, Stitch. No, this is a self-portrait. This is me when I'm really tired. I'm really tired right now. and I haven't taken my makeup off before bed. It's me. Okay. Maybe we could do like a little raid. We could do a quickie raid. A quickie raid. Is that the best dolphin? It's either a dolphin and or a chupacabra. It's always a chupacabra. Okay, let's see who's on. We could do a raid. Yeah, you too, Thea. Like I said, I'm going to be on Wednesday. I may do a stream this weekend. I don't know. Papa Teeps has his a 9-ball competition, so I'm going to probably be there for a while and watch them. Hi. Hi. What? Are you licking your lips like you're gonna get something? Are you gonna hit me? Hit me. Hit me. Okay, fine. Good night, Mahalo. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this fine Magnet Monday. It feels weird to be between stuff, so like I said, I'm kind of not know. Yeah, he heard raid and said to I think literally every word is just Cheez-It in his vocabulary, except for walk. Walk is walk. He knows walk. Oh, you know who it's been a while since I've raided is J-Hobo. It's been ages. So we're gonna raid J-Hobo. J-Hobo. Nicest guy. Nicest dude. Makes the coolest of coins. If you haven't seen his stuff, you definitely should. And that's what we're gonna go do by raiding him now. So yeah, it looks like he's working on, well, obviously, coin carving right now. So I will be back Wednesday. I don't know what I'm gonna work on yet, but we'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm gonna see where I'm at with this guy, and we'll see if I start Jurassic Park or what. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out something. So right now we're gonna head on over. So I'll see you guys there. Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging. Good night.